Good day and welcome. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you're having a good day. Happy Thursday. Had to wait for an update to finish. So we're here now. So please please share, and if you're new, please follow. We're like 5 people away from 8,800 followers. You could be part of history. All right. And I'm also speaking to whoever's watching in the future, but everyone who is here, awesome. Thank you so much. Over here to the winning side, hopefully, today. And we're going to chase that ball around Brown Town in a brown car. It's brown. People ask me how I get around town. I tell them I get around town in a brown car. It's brown. Hey, look at, we got an item. What that was about. All right. We go over to my career. I don't actually get around town in a brown car. Actually, it's blue. Diego, thank you for liking. Much appreciated. Let's go on to the tour. We should really do a warm-up game, but I don't think I'm gonna win the FedEx Cup, or there's lots of opportunities remaining. Maybe I can, but hopefully we get 600 points. Pull up a top 5, Joey, thank you for liking. Much appreciated. Don't forget to answer the poll while you guys are here. It kind of makes it more interesting. The more people answer, Plus, it's like clicking like again almost. It's extra interaction. Hopefully, we can beat Bubba Watson for a change. He's had our numbers so far this season. And you'll be the first to vote in the poll if you vote right this second. But yeah, any interactions, say hello if you can, or tell your friends, or I don't know, whatever. Watch for a minute or two, whatever is good for you.
The PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season.
Cheer me on, man. Bring me some good luck in this golf game.
Today's coverage of the
Players' It's been a rough go yesterday at the old golf course here.
I'm Luke Elvey alongside.
Look at this, doesn't look like it's going to be too easy.
And it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course
green in the middle of a lake
today. Hey Luke, I'm very
happy one person
to be
literally
this featured group's play this week.
Took me literally.
It's going to be fire.
I didn't really mean
to be quite a rivalry starting between these two players.
No, you can't.
Whatever, man.
Can you? There's nothing elementary about this, Watson, is there? Can't wait to see how this rivalry plays out, though.
Is pole working? This is active. Huh. Oh. Oh. Look at that. How about that? Eh? Okay. Let's get going. So if you're wondering what this game's about, you gotta hit that ball. Gotta get it in the hole. As few hits as possible. Preferably less than 4. Particular hole. I gotta push down the stick and time it right so it's in that white zone on the left. On the thingamabopper. Gotta keep my stick fairly straight. So on the right hand side, I'm in the white zone there too. That's how it works. Yash, thank you for liking. I'm a variety streamer. Probably gonna be playing one that we haven't played before tomorrow. Take a break from the golf and try some other stuff. Well, I'd like to get back to golf at some point, of course. And see if the game tomorrow is cool or not. Find out. Pretty straight. Nice and straight. Going to the trees though, unfortunately, but maybe it'll stay a little bit off the trees. Usually I curve, actually. Curve to the left.
The pine needles
Good
can
one.
always be a 50-50 lie. Looks to be going with a hybrid here.
Oh crap.
You're going to need to
We're in
think
the
of your
sand.
second shot already because that one's beached.
That one I did
And
go
here
a
we
little
are
bit
with
left.
the
I
third
think I got
shot.
self-conscious about it, eh? Oh, we're gonna pitch from the other side now.
Time now for the fourth shot.
Okay, that little line, white lines there depict the slope. Like I'm shooting a little bit uphill, although I'm gonna be going over most of it. Like right at the end, but
Wow, that almost went in the hole. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole.
going for a
This'll be
bogey,
a
which
good
means
bogey.
1 over par. Or 1 over the expected 4. Hopefully we can do it.
On a nice line.
Starting the round
There
above
we
par
go.
today.
Not what they're looking for. A little nervy out there so far.
All right. Well, you know, it could have been a better
Finds
start
himself
to
currently
that, but
tied for 12th.
could have also been way worse with all that water on the side and trees.
The first of our birdie opportunities comes at the second, par 5.
Driver not necessarily required here because you have to shape your tee shot from right to left. And if you're a right-handed golfer, that's not the easiest thing to do. So lefties have a better opportunity, I think, of finding this fairway than most with driver. From there, a second shot over a long bunker to a green that's very narrow, dotted
That's a good
by
bounce
pot
at the end
bunkers.
there, eh?
Truly is one of the coolest par
I
fives
thought it
on
was
this
good
layout.
anyway. I'm not no golf
That's
expert,
a chunky
you know.
lie. It's going to take all their talents to get out of this one.
Like it's pretty far away still. What are they talking about? Birdie opportunity. Well, I guess because it's like, you know, you might be able to get on the green in 3 and then putt it in or something. That was a nice straight
Oops,
one. Good
this one's
timing.
headed for the rough.
Or in the sand. Seeing the sand there is good, actually,
And
because
what are we looking at here,
if
Henny?
that was grass,
He's
it would bounce
got,
into the water.
I'd say a solid 145 here.
And we're in the grass because the sand, I slowed it down.
Going with the 5-iron here.
Okay, stop on the green. Well, it's going to be a putt from Mars, but oh, we got to pitch it. The pitch means just off the
Seemed to
the
lose the
green.
handle on that shot.
Airmailed the green with that approach.
21 yards away. Oh, nice. Right by it.
That's a touch of class.
Great touch.
An opportunity to
3
make a par
foot.
here.
Move it over a bit because it's pretty slopey there to the right.
Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. Now let's change gears and head
We
over
got
to
par.
Bubba Watson.
Well, he's in the spot he feels most comfortable. That's first place. I don't think he's going to want to let that go.
Sitting at 1 over for the day.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Look at that. Moved up the leaderboard. Sweet.
Let's take a look at the par 3 third. Straight away mid-iron to short iron shot.
Such a cool little par 3. Love this green. There's a low section in the front and a high section in the back. And anytime they put the pin all the way in the back section of this green, well, I tell you what, good luck on you. If you
Oh,
miss
crap,
this
we're going from
green
the sand.
long and or left, that bunker sits some 5 feet below the surface of the green.
That's a poor lie. Will he be able to get out of here?
This reminds me of my breakfast. Nice fried egg.
Hit the post.
Wow, that's right out of the Gary Player highlight reel. A chance to save the par if he can make this one.
Only 2 feet.
And that puddle drop. Well done.
Well
And
done.
now to Bubba Watson.
He's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Oh, stop it. What a way to make your par.
Oh crap, I didn't want to
up
see him
he
do
goes,
that.
Marching to the top of the leaderboard.
We're tied though. He didn't really pull ahead with it. The announcer was lying.
Well, the fourth is another great example that it doesn't need to be a long par four to be a testing one. This fourth can be menacing, can't it?
Challenges to
small
score
little
par with
twisty
one
par
putter
four.
less.
Just going to take out a fairway wood, find the fairway, and from there you're going to have a
Sometimes I
small
find that
second shot,
the
probably
little
a
line
wedge.
thing's hard to see.
3 distinct sections to this green: the front, the right, and the back.
I like a good
left, and
hit.
all of them have their difficulties when hitting your approach shot into them.
think
However,
I
in my mind's eye, if you find the
hit
fairway,
pretty good.
you
Got plus-
should have a decent look
past the
for birdie.
sand.
Sitting at 1 over. Currently tied for fourth
Gotta
place.
hit it good here because there's a water in the way. That's a pretty good hit overall.
Nice out the rough here.
Gonna be in the rough again, but that's where we
That's
live. Our
disappointing.
house is in the rough.
Distance control not easy when you're coming out of the rough.
This is what it looks like. You can see that it's moving pretty good. We're gonna throw it 3 feet in front of the hole. Best. Really close.
I like that. Always good when you've got hands like that around the green.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
And if this can go down,
Slope's not
he'll
too
save
bad.
par.
With this putt, he'll go 1 up on Bubba. And Bubba, well, never count him out. He may
There
be
we
all
go.
over
We got the
place,
challenge.
but he'll get you.
Trailing by a stroke after that hole. All right, Rich, the par 4 fifth. A strong hole this one, isn't it?
Huge mounding down the left-hand side that you want to avoid at all costs.
right.
The
They- don't
bunker down
forget,
the
you can say
right-hand
hi
side,
if you
to be
want.
fair, is
I'm very
not
friendly.
that bad, but a little further
Or I
right of
think
that,
I
though,
am.
that's the water. You want
Well,
no
maybe I'm
part of
not.
it. Second shot is downhill to a green. To be fair, that's mostly flat, runs from back left to front
All
right.
right, let's do
but
it.
One of the more benign greens on this layout.
This
Oh,
one
good thing
might
I
roll into
curved
the
that
rough.
way, not that way, eh? Could have been unlucky and wet.
Now let's change gears and
We're
head
in the
over to
rough,
Bubba
but you know,
Watson.
what can you do?
I thought we'd
Stephanie,
see
thank you
this.
for
He is
liking.
behind his rival.
Much
Can he do the
appreciated.
catching up that's necessary?
I'm good, thank you. I was
Kenny,
quite
how's that
cold
ball
today. It was
lying?
very cold
Oh,
here.
no, this is nasty. Just no.
Well, at least we didn't curve into that water. Past the majority of the water.
And
Take a
that
little
shot
water.
back in the fairway. Getting ready to play their third.
Should probably drink
One
some water.
stroke
Hey,
off
be
the lead.
hydrated. Oh yeah, that was good water. Water, water, water. All right, 67. Oh, we're gonna land right near the hole, hopefully. I went to Red Robin's for dinner, which is like a, gourmet burger chain, I guess. So I had a tavern double, it was called. The brioche bun. There was some sort of maple on the burger, maybe. And, peppered bacon and, I don't know, stuff like that. Cheese, cheese bites. Pretzel cheese bites. Okay, slow down. Right by the thing.
But not a bad
Guess
approach.
that's all
That one
right.
up onto the green. A couple of putts from there, and that'll be a pretty good hole.
Red Robin's
Pretty
has
good chance here.
unlimited
This one's for
steak
par.
fries. So it's moving a little bit. And we're 14 feet away, so go about there maybe.
Oh yeah, this is tracking nicely.
Look at that.
Solid par putt there.
Fist bump. Fist pump. Yeah.
Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead.
I was giving you the fist handshake.
The tee
Deep
shot
in
of the par
watermelon, that
4-6
sounds
has
like
changed
pretty
a lot
good
now
for
that
this
that
weather.
tree's been taken out of the way, Rich. But what do you think
Do you
of
like
this short par
have
four?
the seedless
I missed
watermelon
the
or did
tree.
it have
I
seeds?
thought that was a really cool feature of this hole. You had to flight it underneath the tree back in the day to find the fairway. The bunker down the left-hand side has been expanded quite a bit as the lake on the left-hand side has been added as well. The front part of this green is protected by
Sand,
tall
eh?
palm trees that will certainly make you think on your second shots. This is a wonderful little par 4.
I've seen worse
Was it
looking
slow?
swings at a playground.
Bounce over that. Yeah. Roll past that. Yeah.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Here we go. Oh, too far to the left. That's not a bad setup though, eh?
Good chance this one. Right on 6 feet.
Okay, so it's rolling a bit. Rolling pretty good, so maybe we'll go about there.
Yep, tracking nicely.
Oh, that's good grip
Putting
there.
game seems to be
And
doing
trouble
all right.
off the tee in that fairway bunker with that putt saves the par. Well done.
The caddy's like, yes, dude. That's great.
Currently has a share of
Seedless.
second
Seedless
place.
is the best, isn't it? Or do you like cantaloupe and honeydew melon as well?
As we go from a wonderful little
I
par
like those
four, we go to
too.
a challenging
Watermelon's my
longer
favorite.
par
but-
4, the 7.
And as you can
No, it's
see,
nice
there's
to
a
have some
long
cantaloupe
fairway
and
bunker
honeydew
down the
melon.
left-hand side that makes you
Wow.
believe
Oh,
there's
look at
more
this. This is
room
ugly,
left
man.
than you actually have. It's just
should
not
probably
there.
throw it
Players
more over
should
here,
be
though.
looking a little bit further right. If you find the fairway, your second shot should be straightforward. In fact, Luke, I
Like,
made it
I
2 here
often
one time,
slice
so that
left,
shows you
so.
how simple this hole can be.
It's a bit quick from the top. This one's hooking hard.
Oh, I still sliced hard.
That's going to find the water, sadly.
That sucks. Love cantaloupe.
And here we are with the third shot. Just one shot back now.
Go in
Looks
the
like this
sand.
one's going to the beach.
Man, why couldn't I do that the
Sitting
first time,
at
eh?
+1, tied for second place.
I have a not great hole because that water adds like 3 shots basically.
Well, that was a good strike. And now to Bubba Watson.
You don't
Coming
want to
off a
watch
bogey
Bubba. He's
on the
probably in the
last hole.
sand.
Okay, time to return to the action.
I think he hit
Time
the
for the
post.
5th shot. Just one stroke back in this tournament.
Why didn't that go farther?
6th shot
Man,
coming
if
up.
what goes wrong
And
goes all
just
wrong,
one
eh?
shot off the lead. That's almost a gimme. Great chip.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
And this next putt is for triple bogey.
Triple
trailing by
bogey.
4
That's terrible.
strokes.
Look how far down that shot me. I guess it's not the worst, but we gotta get some birdies.
The 8th hole, a long par 3 stretching 240 yards at its maximum. It's no sleeper, that's for sure.
I don't find anything sleepy about this hole. The front of this green is so narrow. There's no place to land it, especially when they put the flagstick there. This hole will grab your attention as it should because it's a long iron to a sliver of an opening. Even when they put the pin on the right-hand side, you want no part of it. The center of the green all day long here.
Still sliced.
Do you think they drew that up differently in
What
their
about
mind?
honeydew melon?
Not
Do you like
taking
honeydew
enough
melon?
club to get it there.
Sadly, in the sand, but a chance to make up for the error.
Go for
Henny,
bogey already.
you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
He's looking at 20 foot. This will be a good putt to hole. This one to save par.
I'm moving heavy, so
This has a real chance.
oh,
Fair effort.
right on it.
And this one will be for bogey.
Really? Huh. Usually people like honeydew more than they like cantaloupe.
And that's now.
Have you
5
tried
over for
honeydew
the
before?
tournament.
Moving down the leaderboard,
That's
Luke,
like the green
never
one.
a good thing.
The final hole on the opening 9 at TPC Sawgrass's Stadium course, Rich, is a clever 3-shotter.
Par 5, 583 yards from the back. Most players will play this as a 3-shotter. Just find the fairway out to the left, second shot out to the right, sets up a very simple third shot to a very
Don't
narrow
remember.
green.
Oh, okay.
Miss it
So
right or
that's
left,
why you don't like it.
good luck getting it up and down.
Good, decent hit, I think, eh?
That dog will hunt.
A lot of times when you have a fruit tray, they put in
Playing from around
like grapes
240 yards.
sometimes,
Currently 4 shots
Honeydew.
off the pace.
cantaloupe and watermelon. And then a dip sometimes too.
Going with a 3-wood here.
Oh crap.
Oh, that was left all the way off the club.
Into the crowd. Landed
Well,
on her
off the
shoe.
mark on that approach shot.
Well, story of the day for this player is just missed too many greens. You can't afford to do that.
Oh, wouldn't that have been
Too
nice?
fast. I got a pitch from the other side.
This is their 5th shot. 4 strokes off the lead. That's a touch of class. Terrific little chip.
Love watching this player around the greens.
Game's just getting a little out of shape by the looks of it.
You're
Crap,
making
man.
one bad
Another
mistake with
double
another,
bogey.
compounding it, not good.
Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
He's got some work to do, but he's only 1 back from his rival.
And after that effort, that's how it looks. As we make the turn, it's always good to reflect on what we've seen out there so far, Rich.
Well, Luke, it's been fun watching this player duke it out with their rival, that's for
In
sure.
top 22.
They're winning the rivalry thus far. Should be fun to see where these two end up at the end of the event.
You're at the Cake and Montana's for dinner for your foster sister's birthday. You're going to 2 different restaurants for supper? Better not eat too much early in the day, I guess, eh? It's been a while since I've been to both of those restaurants. They used to have both of them in my area, but they both closed down. Oh, we're going to sand. We love sand apparently today.
Henny, I'm sure you've got a better look of that lie.
Nah, this is so good. The bunker isn't even a trap.
Okay, let's get those 2 important things back. Timing and tempo.
Hit the tree and bounce in.
This would be a great up and down from this spot.
Oh, they're bringing it home.
Big par saver coming up for this fella.
Their short game has been very impressive. They've been really sharp today.
A little bit at the end there, a little bit up to it. It's not too bad, but towards the end, it's curvy.
That's frustrating.
Oh, so close.
This one's for bogey.
Man, we're doing pretty good for a while there, but this middle stretch.
And now to Bubba Watson.
It's been
Little bit
neck
rough.
and neck. He's actually tied with his rival. This is tough. Can he do it?
And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. And as we take a look at the leaderboard, and there he is, Will Zalatoris, your leader.
Right,
There's some birdie
right.
holes out on this course, and the 11th is certainly one of those, but there are some troublesome spots if you
That was
get
a
out of
good
play.
hit.
There definitely is trouble, but the thing I love about this hole
Right in
the
the middle,
most,
pretty
Luke,
much.
is that there's so many different ways to play it. Most players will take driver off the tee, but from there, now it's anybody's ball game. You don't have to go for the green on the second shot. You can lay it up over the left. You can lay it up over to the right. You can lay it up long left. There's so many different ways of attacking this hole. Each individual is going to do it differently. I love the second shot on this hole.
That's a good, decent bounce, too. What's your favorite thing to get from those restaurants?
Getting ready to play their third.
What do you like eating there? Oh crap, too hard. The Montanas, I used to like their ribs. Rib sauce. I can't remember what kind it is.
And he's down there. You got to read.
He's got to
Kinda
be
sweet-
careful this doesn't
sweet
get
one.
away from him here. This is downhill.
Plain cheeseburger and fries. Oh, okay. Yeah, but anyway, in Montana's, I usually like their ribs with the sweet sauce on it. I can't remember what the sauce is called, but it's pretty good. Moving a little bit pretty good at the beginning. Slightly lower towards the end, so maybe we'll go there.
Get excited. This could go in. You know,
Nice,
it's not
long
if you
putt.
make bogeys, it's how you respond. Well done.
You guys like super happy with that. Fire Devil, thank you for liking.
Trailing by 5 shots after that hole.
Man, Bubba's having a hard time.
Well, the tee shot is all that matters on the short par 4 12th. Most players can reach the green. It's just a decision whether the player goes for it or not.
They can, but they better be aware that there's a lot of danger up there. Water left obviously is no good, but even bailing out to the right in those dunes, in the
Good
mounds,
hit
the
in the
little
middle.
putt bunkers on top of those mounds, well, forget about it. That's not a good space either, especially since the green does run pretty hard from right to left. If you want to take this hole on with driver and
71 to
expecting
the
to make 3,
pin.
well, you need to realize that a 5 and a 6 could be easily made as well.
Hey, slow down. Don't make me do a pitch. I'd rather do a putt. Oh, I have to do a pitch.
Didn't quite strike that as cleanly as they would have hoped.
Greens and regulation today has been absolutely abysmal, and that is reflective on their scorecard.
Nice soft hands around the green. What a skill to have.
You better believe it
Oh!
is great stuff to
bounce.
watch.
Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Hit a hole in one.
Let's take a look at the current
Woo!
standings.
So
Moving
Canada's
down the
out, eh?
leaderboard After that hole.
On the soccer. It's close though. They had like 2 to
Well,
1
as
or
you start
something.
to head for home here at TPC Sawgrass, you're blessed with this wonderful par 3 13th.
And this is a really cool par 3.
One of my
You've got
picks on
3
Fire
distinct
Devil's thing
areas
is
on
Canada.
the green, front right, all the way on the left-hand side, and the back right. Wherever they put the pin is going to dictate what shot shape you want to have into that green. I think it's a really cool
crap, we're going to the
design
water.
because it requires you to think
Oh,
about
maybe
how
not.
you want the golf ball to land on the green and the way you
On the
want it to
sand.
bounce.
Oh,
I
we're
think
not.
Pete Dye did a
We're on the
great
edge.
job in designing this green.
Okay, not the best result, but a chance to get up and down.
Missing it short there, they will definitely be upset.
Time for the second shot here at the 13th.
Oh, what we're gonna get? We're gonna roll into the other one now.
Good mid-range putt, this one. An 18-footer.
Moving
Nice
pretty
little par
good.
putt here.
Go here because it's moving really fast.
That was a
Oh.
gallant attempt. Bogey putt coming up here.
Oh,
So close.
darn it! Double bogey.
The putt drops, and we're moving on.
Oh, crap, eh? Unlucky 13.
Will Zalatoris currently on top of the leaderboard here. There's a few birdie opportunities out of the gate here on the second 9 at TPC Sawgrass, but it really starts to toughen up down the stretch, starting here with a difficult par 4 14th.
Difficult tee shot on this, playing some 481 yards from the tip. You find the fairway, and you've got a decent chance of finding the green with your second shot.
Good
If
start.
you're out of position anywhere on this hole, your number will go up exponentially.
That's a good-looking shot there. Rich, there's plenty of paths to the PGA Tour, but few seem to bash their way to the PGA Tour quicker than Will Zalatoris. It was an immediate impact he had, and it's just such an exciting game he
Hit the
possesses.
tree.
Watching him go from the Corn Ferry Tour and essentially bypassing all of that fairly immediately with the 3 wins and getting onto the PGA Tour and having such a profound effect when he was out there really is quite astonishing. Without getting the win, but seemingly in contention each and every week out
Holy
there.
cow, overpowered it.
You feel the sky is the limit for what's going to happen with this young man. He is so disciplined in what he does in a round of golf. He's got a great mind.
Oh,
The way that he approaches the game and how he advances the golf
Hit the
ball
pin
from
there.
point A to point B to point. He sees this golf
got a
course
bogey.
3 shots in advance. It's just kind of like it's right there in front of him. He reminds me of an old school pool player who he's already made all the shots. Now just has to
Now
go
we're
ahead
tied with
and just
Bubba.
sink the next one because he set himself up perfectly for the next one. It's impressive.
The par 4 15th again requires another strong tee shot because there's some trees in the way, Rich.
Players do hit through a chute off this tee shot, which makes it a little bit simpler, I believe, for the players. Bunker down the right-hand side is no good because you'll have trees blocking you out with your second shot. If you miss it left into the pine straw, now you've got some trees blocking you out there, so finding the fairway is imperative. This green is no fun. You find the center of the green and you might be able to putt every single day, but in all reality, you have to find the correct section in order to give yourself the best look at making a putt.
That's definitely left of the green.
Oh, of course. We take a big 90-degree
That's a
turn
shame.
into the
Had a chance to hit the green, but
into the
couldn't
sand.
quite get there.
Greens and regulation have not been in order today. They need to improve on this.
Hit the ball. Oh.
Well, if you can make that big putt, it'll save that bunker shot, that's for sure. This next putt is for bogey.
Oh,
It's
so
not a good
close.
line. That'll sting a bit. We don't want to drop any more shots. Let's make this for double. Job done. Let's head to the next. And now to Bubba
Bubba probably
Watson.
past me now.
He's currently ahead in this rivalry. Let's see what happens.
This is one of those lengthy putts. Good one just to get close. So after that effort, this is what the leaderboard looks like. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage.
Man, I was ahead of Bubba by a lot for a while.
As we head to the 16th tee, the famous par 5 reached the start of the gauntlet.
Ideally, players want to take their tee shots from right to left. Start off that fairway bunker and move it left back in the fairway. Anything down the left-hand side can get caught up into those trees and really cause players issues with their layup. You find the fairway, now you have a massive decision to make. Go for it or bail out to the left, thinking that's the safe play. It really is not. You have to be brave and try and find this green with your second shot. If not, it could come up and bite you.
He came up and bit us.
Setting up from the first cut here in the green. They could hold it from here.
Oh, so
That
close.
one was going in. Nice recovery there.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
Oh, good look at birdie here.
With this putt, he'll tie Bubba.
Now let's change
Birdie.
gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Now plus 11 for the day.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
All right, Rich, you've stood there, you've hit the shot. Take us
Hole
through the par 3
17
17.
challenge. Hit the
When you
green.
play here in a practice round, it looks like you could just throw it on there. But when you're in a tournament round, it doesn't even look like it exists. The hole changes so much when the tournament starts. That's what I love about it.
Oh,
You
crap.
just add 35,000 people who are having some fun and ready to heckle you if you knock it in the water. Good luck. Enjoy.
And he's down there.
He's got about 140, I'd say.
Water again.
This one could get wet.
Man, that's bad.
Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Setting up here from about 140 yards.
Uh-oh, there's water over there.
Man.
And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
He's got about
We're
140,
on the
I'd
seventh
say.
shot already. Plus 11.
Chosen the pitching wedge here.
This one's
Yeah.
left of the green.
That always looked wet, didn't it? And what's in front of them there, Henny?
Setting up here from about 140 yards.
Going with the pitching wedge here. That one's headed left. Right into the water on that one. And that impressive young man, Will Zalatoris.
You ever
currently
broken a
leads this
bone?
one.
I did have that pole before.
Let's head to the finishing hole. This wonderful par 4 18th.
Look at that. I didn't even
Wonderful
finish
only
that
for a
hole.
spectator.
It's wonderful if you're not playing it for a lot of cash. It's just one of the most difficult, visually intimidating
Why couldn't I
holes
get that hit
I
last
think you'll
time?
ever
Oh,
face
it's
in
going
your
in the water.
life. Somehow, try and hit it down the right-hand side of the fairway, keep it out of the rough, and from there, hit it out to the right-hand side of the green, somehow, also keeping it out of the rough or that pot bunker short right. Listen,
Man, I
you'd
can't
be
keep out of the
happy to
water.
make 5 here, that's for sure. 4s are magnificent. 3s are unicorns. They really don't happen that much. It is such a difficult, demanding finishing hole, probably one of the toughest in championship golf.
That last hole wrecked me.
From around 180 yards out.
Puff of wind blowing right to left.
All you can do is hope now, because that was never going down the fairway. Wow, what happened there?
Oh, look at that. The wind just wreaking havoc with that shot. Disappointing.
They found the sand here. What's in front of them, Henny?
Straight back up this hill. Can be firm here.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? It's just about 3 feet away. And that wraps up proceedings in this one.
Man, I hope Bubba had a rough game. That way I could at least beat my rival. My game was pretty decent at the beginning. I don't know, I fell apart, I guess.
Well, Rich, I think it's fair to say that this player struggled with their game this week.
Luke, not the performance they were looking for this week, but I got to say, there was some really good stuff in there that I like. It was really
Under
fun to
ninth
watch.
place.
On behalf of Rich Beam and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for joining us. See you next time.
Minus 17. Oops. Yeah, I got killed on the bogeys there. I had one more bogey than him. And he beat me on score at the end too. We're getting almost to the next thing. Unlock additional items. I saw I responded to you. Then we already had that poll. I don't remember when we had it, but you could see it in the past polls there. Well, you might hold it again sometime. Depends on the game I'm playing too for that one. We'll invest points in something here. We should do a driver one, eh? Look, I got 4th level here. We haven't invested in wood yet. Scarlett, thank you for liking. Good day to you. Had a good beginning of the round, was good, and then I fell apart. Let's see if we can do better on this one. Don't forget to enter the poll. Scarlett, you can break the tie possibly.
"2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Valspar Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course, following our featured group.
Thank you so much, Luke. I am so
Those things
happy
look like
that
those
I've been
paint
put with these two players because they've
sample
been going
cards.
back and forth at each other on social media leading up to this event. They seem to really have something to prove, a bone to pick with each other, and it'll all be settled out on the golf course today.
No, you can't out-Bubba Bubba, can you? There's nothing elementary about this, Watson, is there? Can't wait to see how this rivalry plays out, though.
There we go. That's a good solid hit, eh? Even got onto
Where did that come
somewhat
from? That's
shorter
not his
grass.
style. That makes its way
Responded
to
and
the
nice.
first cut. Opting for the hybrid, I
Get
think.
over everything there.
This one should find the rough.
They're like, oh.
And here we are with the third shot.
Accidentally way under hit it, but that worked out.
That's tidy. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole.
Little birdie looking here.
Oh!
Ouch, that hurts.
What a rip.
Just 3 feet to the cup. Well, that's a no-fuss par to get the round underway, Rich.
Man, I
Very
could have had a
nice
birdie
par
to
indeed.
start,
Very
eh?
solid hole played.
He finds himself in a share of the lead. Water is a feature here at the Copperhead course of Innisbrook Resort, Rich, and it comes into play at the second.
Downhill tee shot. You want to keep your tee shot out to the right as best you can to take out the trees that hug the left-hand side. Green sits well above the player's second shot. They won't see how close they hit it from the fairway.
From
There we
around
go, right in the middle.
120 yards here. And choosing the 8 iron
Decent,
here.
I think. On the green. Long putt, but what can you do?
Left yourself an opportunity.
Would need something special to happen to get the birdie here.
Gotta be an expert mathematician.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Yeah, they've left it in the perfect spot here, just below the hole. They can be aggressive up the hill.
All right, so it's going a little bit left initially. A little bit right. A little bit left. Go to here. See how close we'll end up.
Big
Come on,
chance
be on
here.
target.
Ooh.
Oh, so close.
And that should secure the par on this one. And now to Bubba Watson.
He's one stroke behind his rival in this event.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. Looking at the scoreboard, they currently sit in second place, just 1 spot behind John Rahm.
A good start.
The Copperhead course at Innisbrook can really bite you, especially if you're slightly wayward, and there's one of those holes right here at the third, Rich.
Decisions to be made. The fairway narrows up. Should you take driver out? Also the water on the right. So players more than likely laying back with some kind of fairway wood.
Oh, we curved her. Pretty good.
Oh, that's a tad disappointing, finding the branches there.
That's really not what they were looking for.
Time for the second shot into the third.
Crap, we're going over water, man.
Looks to be going with the 5 iron.
Oh, that's okay.
That's it.
Fairway.
It's okay. Getting ready to play their third.
Rolling. And that's way
Yep,
over
that
there.
one's
Eh?
on the dance floor. You can two-putt that for sure.
Struggling on this hole. This would be a great par save.
Actually, more going that way than anything. Go down.
Okay, steady now. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. Putting for a bogey. And down it goes. Let's head to the next.
Big old 50-foot putt. I wasn't expected to get that, was I?
Well, that's a shame. That'll drop them down the standings. That's for sure.
You know, as long as I get in top 10, I'd be happy.
On the property, and you've got to be dialed in on
Top
your
5
number.
would be nice.
This is a challenging par 3, no
I
doubt
just
about
started
it, Luke.
pretty much an
This
hour
green
ago.
pitches from right to left and from front to back, making it almost impossible to get it super close unless you have a perfect number into this par 3.
Opting for the 5-iron. Oh,
Into
no,
the
with that
sand.
heading towards the bunker. That approach didn't seem to
Yeah,
fit their
so I don't
eye.
know. If there's
Now
any
just
trolls,
one over
not
par,
really.
tied for 6th position.
Oh crap. Went too hard.
And
The only
here
thing
we
is
are
when I
with the
try to go
third
slightly
shot.
lighter,
Currently a shot off the lead.
so I mess it up.
Ooh,
Oh!
that almost went down.
Minus 23. It's pretty cold here too. Here's where everything went wrong.
There's part of about 6 feet coming up.
Bogey.
These are on rails, looking good.
And that's for a bogey.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Now playing a little defensively.
Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
He's currently 1 stroke
You know,
better
I've had enough,
than his
Bubba.
rival and playing partner today.
Guy always
Just
smokes
2
me.
shots back after that hole.
What's the temperature right now? It's minus 20.
Stretching out over 600 yards means the par 5 fifth is no snag.
It is. Luke, I rarely say that par 5s on the PGA Tour are challenging, but this is definitely one of them. It's an uphill tee shot and a second shot that is downhill moving from right to left that's completely blind for these players. There is a tree about 100 yards out, which is going to be something they aim at when they lay up. Third shot, though, is very basic, down the hill to a fairly flat green surrounded by some bunkers. More than likely, most players are going to have to lay it up
That
on
a
this par
whiff?
5.
Well played, mate.
Lovely and warm.
This shot
Hey,
here.
you said
near
you
the
like
200
cold,
yard
so that's
marker.
perfect for you.
Just 2 shots behind. Going with the 5-iron here. Oh, better be careful
Gonna
out
hit
there.
somebody
It's
in the head.
danger. It's heading left, isn't it?
Oh.
That one seemed to get away from them, Rich. This would be a great up and down. Didn't that look good for a long time?
Man. Nice and straight, too.
He has this putt to save his par.
Yeah, but I mean, minus 23 is not nice, right? Like, there's no reason to love minus 23.
Just didn't
Oh,
drop.
just missed.
Putting for bogey here.
You know, like, if you like skiing and stuff like that,
The leader now has a one-stroke advantage.
you know, good certain temperature, so where it's not too cold, but it's cold
The
enough for
sixth
good
hole
snow.
at Innisbrook's Copperhead course, Rich.
It's
It's a challenging one,
understandable.
isn't it?
If you find the fairway off the tee here, you are an amazing human being. The fairway tilts
But-
from right to left very significantly. Holding the fairway is almost
Minus 23 is
impossible.
not good skiing temperature. Alexa, what's the best temperature for skiing?
In condition.
Alexa, what is 30 Fahrenheit in Celsius? So Alexa says that minus 1 Celsius is the best temperature for skiing. So that's like 22 too cold.
That should find the cut stuff.
Too cold.
Luke, that did not end up where you said it was going to. It's in the rough.
Yeah, this is lovely.
Not really.
Just a little off
Guy
with the
doesn't care.
accuracy
Look
there.
at it.
Unable to
Looking
find
forward and the
green.
ball's going to
Hard
hit him.
control the distance when you're coming out of the rough.
And what are we looking at here, Henny?
This breeze just starting to blow, but it's a helpful breeze. It's one that you like. Got to club down a little bit.
Oh, that'll hurt. 3 consecutive bogeys. Wow. That's some
Hit the
golf,
post.
particularly from that terrain. Great touch. Really nicely played.
Such soft hands.
If you can make this one, it's for par. Well, that was a positive hole. A little shift up the leaderboard. Well played.
You know, Bubba's tied for first.
Standing on the 7th tee, players get to breathe a sigh of relief having the 6th behind them.
You know, Luke, this is sneaky hard, to be fair. You don't need driver, and so you might get lulled to sleep a little bit by taking 3-wood out just for position. Any misses to the right or the left are going to be blocked out by some pretty gnarly trees. The green tilts from right to left ever so slightly, and watch out for those deep bunkers fronting this green. They'll grab your golf ball in a hurry.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
And from around 135 yards,
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge.
Oh. Don't roll too much. It stayed on the green.
Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it. A chance to move into the top 5 on the leaderboard. A good putt to make.
17 feet away. Oh.
Ooh, right by the hole.
Oh.
This putt is about 10 feet from the hole.
this is what they have left for par here. This is tracking right into the front of this cup.
There we go. We
And
got
down
par
she
at
goes.
least.
And now to Bubba Watson.
He's currently in first place, looking to hold that lead here.
Even for the day, in a share of the lead. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. He finds himself in a share of 11th.
Oh,
Always
my
like
guys,
to
I was
see
picking
your name
Bubba
moving up
to
the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
go against.
Well, if you haven't felt snake bitten already, the 8th at 230 yards, Rich, will certainly get you.
Everybody loves a 230-yard par 3, don't we, Luke? They're just wonderful, wonderful designs. And
Heads
I'm
up.
laughing because this is nearly impossible. This green is just a sliver up there. A high shot moving a little bit from left to right is an absolute must on this par 3.
Wow, that almost went in the hole.
Too hard, though. Stop rolling. Stop rolling.
You want to move into the top 10 on the leaderboard? Well, let's hold this putt.
It's 8 zillion feet away.
Oh, they're going to walk this one in.
Oh!
Oh, what a
See
big
that?
putt to make that one. And what a way to jump into the top 10. Well, that's worth a replay. Let's take another look.
I need to see this again because I still can't believe they hold that.
That's from downtown, man. Looks pretty surprised, even. No, I'm surprised.
Now 4 back after that hole.
Didn't help our position particularly much, but a little bit.
Ball striking continues to be the order of the day as the players arrive on the 9th tee, a par 4.
Yes, just thread those bunkers off the tee shot somehow with the driver. Second shot is going to be straight back up the hill. And once again, with the pin position over on the right-hand side, players will be unable to see where their golf ball pitches. This is a quality par 4.
Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Setting up here from about 145 yards.
Nice shot, that.
Oh,
That
we're
should
on their
find the
side.
surface.
Oh, nice. We're on the green at least.
Outstanding
Those are
shot.
rolls forever,
High
you know.
quality.
And as good as they putt, you almost have to guarantee this one.
Always
What
love
was
these
that?
opportunities, especially when it's for birdie.
Nice and flat, which is nice. Really moving too much. But side.
Hey, nice looking line. And that will drop in for birdie. And a spot in the top 5 also with that great shot. Now
Yeah.
let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
He's currently in second place, hoping to overtake the leader.
Second shot here on the 9th hole. And let's see what that shot did to the leaderboard. Rich, this player's just a few shots back with the last 9 to play. Did you prefer to be the greyhound or the bunny?
I want to be the greyhound. I'm sprinting away if I possibly can. This player's 3 back. They need to start sprinting.
Well, that was a bit of a wild swing. Probably be a similar result too.
I don't know why it was
Oh
so
my
wild.
God, Rich. I don't even know who this player is. Look at this performance.
Kind of coming out of nowhere, but that's what makes this game so great, isn't it? Everybody loves a Cinderella story.
Not sure if they got that one flush. This might not find the fairway. Sitting at 2 over par. Tied for 4th. And he
I
needs
didn't
this
quite need
to
to go
save
over
par.
so hard.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
That was a gallant
Oh,
attempt.
what a rip.
Just a short putt remaining here. And now to Bubba Watson.
Oh, he's out in front here in this rivalry, but can he stay that way?
GG's.
And after that effort, this
good
is how
going.
the board looks right now. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot
Said
lead.
that because I made a 30-foot putt.
Very few parts of the golf course make you feel comfortable, but chance of birdie at 11.
Finally, we have a birdie hole. Just
Oh,
avoid
crap.
that bunker
Really
down the
whiffed it.
left-hand side. Find the right-hand side of the fairway. You can go ahead and chase one up there. Even if you can't get it on the green in two, that front bunker is not a bad leave. But beware, there are some trees over on
Unlocks,
the
thank you
right-hand
for
side that
liking.
could block you out.
Back on the fairway.
That was wonderfully done. Getting ready to play their third. Just 3 strokes back. Can they get a little ground draw here?
Don't hit the people. Oh, just in
Not
front
the
of them.
result they were after there.
We've been fortunate not to hit any of the crowd.
Sitting at 3 over. Currently tied for 6th.
Oh,
That'd
so
be nice.
close.
This putt of about 7 feet to the hole.
This for par. Yeah, this is looking nice.
Oh,
That's frustrating. And that's a couple of bogeys on the bounce, I'm afraid.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Have to see if they can rebound from that.
Sitting at
Man.
4 over for the event.
Unfortunately, backing up slowly but surely on that leaderboard, Luke.
need to pick up our game
Well,
here,
birdie's
eh?
also in your heart, standing on the 12th tee. A short par 4, Rich. Decisions to be made.
Just a long iron or a hybrid for this tee shot here, Luke. Second shot, you're coming in with some kind of short iron to a green that's protected by a deep bunker in the front.
Oh, well struck. This drive's heading for the fairway in my eyes. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
He's got, I'd say a solid 145 here.
Choosing the 9-iron here.
Couldn't roll a foot more.
Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
Birdied their last hole.
Oh,
And
man.
here we are with the 3rd shot.
Don't want to watch Bubba.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
The big up and down.
Oh, I thought that one was going in.
Well, that was
Well,
close.
that's an impressive little chip.
Judging it beautifully.
It's just about 3 feet away. You don't want to miss these.
Now this one, this is
Boo.
important. This for par.
Yeah, you'll take that. Now 5 strokes behind.
Top 10 at least. Thank you, Jamie, for liking. Much appreciated.
Lucky 13 for some. This par 3 plays 200 yards.
Luke, this tee shot is about as hard as 8th grade algebra. It is absolutely mind-bending. It doesn't look like much, but that green absolutely... I think the green is made out of Gore-Tex. It repels golf balls.
Going with the hybrid.
One in the sand, it looks like. Oh, just short of
He's not
sand.
hit the mark on that approach.
Another missed green in regulation. They got to do better.
How close was that to going down?
Man.
What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
This is a 12-footer here.
For the par.
Nice, got a par at least. You like golf,
He's
Jamie?
currently sitting in 11th place. The second of the back nine, par fives, Rich 14. There's plenty to it.
Only the biggest hitters in the game can reach this one in two, so any tee shot just out to the right is ideal. That way it leaves an easier shot out to the left for your layup. The third shot will be going downhill to a green that tilts
Thank you
from
for
back
sharing.
to front,
Much
guarded by a
appreciated.
deep bunker over on the left-hand side.
Oh, we're in the
You find
trees.
fairway
That
with your
sucks.
second shot, you've got a really good chance to hit your third in there close.
We'll go over it all, hopefully.
Well, this is not a good outcome. Buried in the deep stuff. Will this one hang on and find the fairway? Or is it headed towards the rough? Getting ready to play their third. 4 shots behind our leader.
Awful lot of trees in the way here. And water. They're shooting over them.
Going with the 8-iron here. Well, this could alter the line of the shot. It's fair to say that that approach didn't hit the mark.
That's been the story of the day, isn't it, Luke? Has missed a lot of greens, and you can't afford to do that on this golf course.
Oh, the crap.
Playing
That was a
their
good
fifth
spot.
shot. Currently 4 shots off the pace.
Always gives me that one.
Seven feet to the cup.
One shot
Some
just
damage
off.
limitation. This one for a bogey.
Moving pretty good.
Oh, just missed.
Yeah.
Oh, this next putt now for double bogey. And down it goes. And now to Bubba Watson.
He's sitting there just in third place.
They're in the bunker. Got a chance to get up and down. And after
Man,
that,
I had
let's
a
take
few
look at
good
how it
rounds,
stands.
and then it's like a fall apart for
The
a
leader
bit.
now has a 1-stroke advantage.
And I'm average. +6 over 14.
The long par 3 continues to be a feature here at the Copperhead course, and 15's no different.
It is. Thankfully, though, this is the flattest green, or one of the flattest greens on the golf course here. It's basically just a long iron down the hill to this flat green, but don't miss it left. That is no good.
Anything in 5 feet to be
Putting
handy
from
here.
Mars, man. Definitely going left. 45 feet away. We're lining close at least.
Ouch, that hurts. Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. A par putt awaits. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next.
It was okay, I thought.
Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
Those
He's
announcers, I
currently
tell you.
ahead in this rivalry. Let's see what happens.
And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. Well, as you enter the dreaded snake pit here at Innisbrook's Copperhead course, Rich, you know where you stand on the 16th tee.
This tee shot forces your hand. You must take it down the right-hand side in order to have a good look at this green for your second shot. Any misses out to the left, you're going to find the trees in all sorts of trouble.
That ball
Oh,
looked
crap,
a little
really?
thirsty.
Looked like it was going the right direction there. Yo, bro, restaurant food is the same as fast food. You feel me? Timothy, thank you for sharing and liking. I distinguish it as being different because restaurant is like usually a little better quality. No,
Playing
like
his
if you
shot
go
from
to
around 220 yards here. 4 strokes off the
McDonald's, it's
lead.
kind of junk food, really, right? Where it's all pre-prepared and it's all that. But if you go to a restaurant, you're usually getting some vegetables and stuff, or a little better quality fries and stuff like that. I don't know. I think there's a difference, but
Going with the 5-wood.
that's kind of nice. Oh, so that I don't have to pitch. Please stay on the green.
Now that looked pretty good the whole way.
I like
He
restaurant
needs
food
this
better than
to
fast
save
food
par.
though. Close competition though. 27 feet. Sloping pretty heavy towards the end there. We're sloping a little bit. That's for the little bit. That's for the heavy.
Ooh.
Oh, so close.
No, that's too bad.
183, eh?
3 feet to go here to the hole. Yeah, nicely holed. And unfortunately heading in the wrong direction on the leaderboard after that hole. The Copperhead's penultimate hole is a good par 3 playing up the hill.
It's a
The
tough
other one's
tee
minus
shot,
23 and your house
plays
is
longer than
plus
what's on the
24.
yardage. Any pin that's in the front part of the green is a difficult one to find as the green is so narrow.
Opting for the 5-wood.
Very kind of sliced there, eh?
This one leaking out to the right.
Oh, we got to pitch it.
Second shot here on the 17th. Ooh, that almost went down.
Crap, eh?
Let's see if you can make this. Keep the par on the card.
Moving pretty good.
Was that a good line? This one for bogey. In it goes, and that's unfortunately back-to-back bogeys.
You're making one bad mistake with another, compounding it, not good.
Setting up here with a
Darn
very
it.
long putt.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Currently at +8 for the day.
And moving down the leaderboard as well.
We can't pass Bubba. Unless he has a terrible match and we have a really good
The
one.
closing hole of Innisbrook's Copperhead course is also
Check
the
the
final
wind
hole
and position.
of the Snake Pit, and this one here has everything
Direction
going against
and
it.
lay it
position
back, and you're going
first.
to have a long second shot back up the hill. But if
The
you
wind
take
is coming
driver
back towards
and
me.
find the fairway, you'll be rewarded with
The
a
problem
very
is I
short
tend to
second
slice.
shot.
Or whatever means going left. Then I get intimidated by the water.
Henny, what does that lie look like?
Oh, some smiles here. A bit of luck in the second cut. It's sitting nicely.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron.
That was
This one
relatively
might
straight
just
stick
sneak off
that
the
time.
fairway.
Tiger Woods is in this
And
one
here
too,
we are
eh,
with the
Matthew?
third shot. Yeah, that one will play.
Think carefully next time before you take
79
the shot.
here
There's
if you
no
make this
time limit.
putt.
Yeah, I'm not very patient sometimes. A slight roll, but not very much. Relatively close. I think we're in an okay position. A little bit to the right of the there.
It's half a chance of being holed, this one. And that signs off on today's
I had a
round.
30-foot putt earlier. Pretty lucky one. Calculated out just right, I guess.
And Rich, even without the win, it's fair to say this is a big-time week for this player.
Listen, we're going to know this player's
Holy cow,
name
they had
for
a
a
four-way
long
playoff
time.
there.
After that performance, didn't get the victory.
Tied
But
for
I tell you
44th. I think I did
all
better
eyes are
than
going to be on
normal.
this player going forward. What an attitude. What a finish. Love it.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, and
Bubba
Rich
still
P,
beating me,
thanks
though.
for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow.
The wind is a bit too strong. You have no choice but to curve it. You know, I have trouble keeping it even in the middle when I want to keep it in the middle. With the stick, I don't know why. It always seems to be on the right side of the thing, but I think I'm going straight up and down. I don't even know what strong wind is, really, to be honest. Let's see if we got any more points. Nope, no new points. What's going on? What's going on? I had some matches that were okay. That's my earlier. First one I had in the PGA Tour after that cornball tour or whatever it was called. I did really well. And then ever since then, it's been downhill. This one wasn't too bad, I guess. Not top 50. Guess we're going to Texas next, eh? One of these days, we're going to beat Bubba. probably don't account for the wind as much as I should, though.
.2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Valero Texas Open. Today's coverage
Look at the pool
is
they
about
got.
to kick off. Hello, I'm Luke Elvey alongside 2002 PGA Championship winner Rich Beam, who's in the
Down
booth.
in San
That's a hello to Henny
Antonio.
Quack down on the course following our featured group.
Thanks, Luke. Hi, Rich. Yeah, there will be fireworks out there today, let me tell you. These two players have been going back and forth at each other on social media. They have something to prove out on this golf course today.
Round
No, you can't
challenge.
out-Bubba
Complete
Bubba,
a
can
round
you?
without
There's
broken
nothing
the
elementary
stroke
about
limit.
this, Watson, is there?
I've only
Can't wait to
actually
see
hit
how
the
this
stroke
rivalry
limit
plays
once.
out,
I
though.
did that once on that, where it's a little tiny island in the middle of the lake. The wind is going to the left. Usually sliced left. Same there instead.
Well, Rich, that's a shot they'd like to have back again for sure.
It's still sliced left, eh? Really badly.
Did you see that one ricochet off the tree? TPC San Antonio, Rich, is one of the stern tests on the PGA Tour, and you get an examination right out of the gates.
Second shot on this golf course, Luke, is one of the most difficult on this golf course. A deep bunker out to the right. The green runs away on the right-hand side.
On
A
Michael's
tiny
hometown,
target
really?
For sure with the second shots.
Try World Golf Tour Online. It's better than PGA 2K3.
That's a
No
smart
need
option.
for
Back into the fairway.
console or controller.
Don't
You
even
just
need to
need your
play there
keyboard and
third.
mouse. I picked up this one because it was on sale on the online store. Played a little bit of 2K21, but not very much. And then before that, it's probably been like 10 years before is when I played the last golf game. To the wind. Wind is that way. Slope is this way. And I slice. Oh. Probably is a lot easier with a mouse, though, I bet. We still.
Well, this would be a great par putt if you can make this.
I didn't even know what WGT Online is, to be honest.
This one has eyes for the hole.
Nice.
That gets the job done.
That's a rock solid par right there.
My guy's happy with that, eh? Well, there you go,
And
eh?
that
World
finds him in a
Golf
share of second.
Tour. That's free.
Let's head across to the second, which is a par 5, but a long one, stretching over 600 yards.
This is gonna hit the
Straight
tree
away
there.
for the most part, but there's a lot of danger both right and left here. The fairway bunkers down the left-hand side shouldn't really cause an issue.
My natural
However,
slice.
the second
They'll
shot,
probably
the
push me to the
layup
left
zone,
anyway.
there is a deep bunker on the right-hand side that could be brought into play. The third shot is to a green perched well above the fairway.
Okay,
and
I
it's actually
guess,
a
eh?
double green. This green is
Oh, we're
also
in the
part
rough,
of the
though.
7th green.
Well, Rich, I'm being honest. This lie is putrid.
Completely free golf online, which can battle against other players around the world. Nice. Does it have all the custom courses and stuff too, or is it like courses that they make? Or I don't know if you can actually download course in this one, but I think you could download other players made courses in the last one, so you might be able to in this one too. Or you could find some courses, you know, that people made that, you know, are in different places in their area or something. Some people really do a good job with creating those courses too. Uh-oh, we're going for the sand, I think. Oh, we're past it.
Yeah, you hit a beauty,
Yeah, I'll
didn't
have
you?
to check that out
Well,
sometime.
after hopefully a couple of sound shots, Rich, these players have just a short wedge into this par 5 second.
The green sits above the player ever so slightly, which makes this third shot a little more difficult. But let's face it, it's
Has
a
more
short
play
shot
than
with a short club.
PGA
A
3
birdie
23.
can be expected.
Well, that's good. And it's free too, which is a bonus. You have to play against other players, or can you choose to go solo or stuff like that? Like, is there a mode like this where you're doing a career thing? Because I like this career thing. It's kind of, even though Baba keeps annihilating me.
Opting for the 3-wood.
Oh, we're way off. Right into the sand. There we go.
That's
Even
not what they were
retired
looking for.
golfers
Wind is
play
absolutely swirling in this part
WGT
of the golf
online.
course.
Oh, really?
Players setting up, trying to
I don't think
get
I'd
up
do
and
very
down
well
from
against
the
them.
bunker.
I probably wouldn't be very good against, you know, a 10-year-old. But, you know, just for fun, really. We went too slow there. All to their side. Crap. I remember trying Lynx, a golf game called Lynx back
Time
in the
for the
day.
5th shot.
The Commodore 64. That was kind of cool.
Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me.
They'll be happy to get this in the hole. This for bogey.
Bogey. I don't know what it is when you think about it. Almost any online game these days, there's always some 10-year-old that's better than you.
Looks good off the blade. And makes it for the bogey.
Point at the hole. I usually do. Or I thought I did. I think it automatically centers it on the hole, but then I adjusted a little bit because of the slope.
Sitting at 1 over for the event.
Tied for 5th through 2.
Rich, let's head to the par 3 third.
Oh my gosh,
First of
look at all the
our,
water.
Shorter holes.
You really hope that the wind is not blowing into your face on this tee shot and making it that much more
9 miles
difficult
per hour
and
southwest
longer.
wind is
This
9 miles
green's
per
perched
hour.
up high. There's runoffs all around the left-hand side
Something I
and
have
the
to
back portion of it, and
compensate-
obviously you
compensate
want no
heavily
part
for.
of coming up short. Players that find this green will find it difficult to two-putt as there's lots of humps and bumps and swales in it.
Let's try it. Go over the water here.
Looks to
Oh,
be
we're
going
going
with
in
the
the water.
6 iron.
Holy crap, we're not even
It's heading
close.
towards the water, keep an eye out for the splash. And here we are with the 3rd shot.
Wind moving right to left on this shot.
Gotta go a little harder. You can go harder. A little bit right. I'm a little bit behind whatever you're typing usually too, just so you know there's a little bit of
Exit. Stays
oh crap.
left. Oh, that's one of those shots you wish you had a do-over.
Well, at least it got past the water.
That got a little out of control, I think.
Wind got that one and took it wayward.
So the wind is going southwest here, like towards us a little bit to the right. 8 or is it kilometers miles per hour or whatever? Look like it's super rolly. Yeah, no doubt, eh? That rock helped me. Bad enough I hit the water once. So I'll see where we land for bogey. Oh, kind of lined it up somewhat. Now we're pitching from the air side now.
And now to Bubba Watson.
He's one stroke in front of his rival so far today. Great stuff.
And back to the course with the live action. This
Live
is their
action.
5th shot. Wow, that almost went in the hole.
We were going for triple
Wonderfully
bogey
played chip
now.
shot.
Great touch.
This
feet.
putt coming up is for triple bogey. That will work.
Unreal display this week with
Oh,
that wand.
terrible start again. I'll pick it up with some birdies, hopefully. On the same yard? I don't know what a yard means.
Currently at 4 over for the tournament.
Like you're talking about yards as in distance, I guess?
The 4th is one of the stronger par 4s at TPC.
Oh, yeah,
San
yards,
Antonio,
okay.
stretching 485 yards.
For some reason I was thinking those
This is a
squares.
very
I don't know if those
narrow
are yards.
driving
though.
area, especially where that fairway bunker comes into play down the left-hand side. Second shot is to a green that runs from right to left with a deep bunker down the left-hand side. Anything missed out to the right is no bargain either, as there is a runoff area out to the right-hand
crap.
side. This is a difficult par 4.
Go hard.
That was a little untidy, wasn't it? Second shot here on the 4th.
Right now? Is that enough right, hopefully? Matthew, thank you for liking, by the way. Appreciate it.
Opting for the 5-iron.
I kind of whiffed a little bit on the...
That's the right option. Put it back in play. Getting ready to play their 3rd. 3 shots off the lead.
The wind is going that way, 10. Curve is also that way. Over here. There
Now
we
let's
go.
change gears and
On
head
the
over
green,
to
at
Bubba
least.
Watson.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
Let's catch
Yeah,
up with the
Bubba.
current proceedings. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Setting up this putt 20 feet from the cup. An important par save.
Yeah, it's really kind of moving to the right there for the slope. The wind's that way too. Thank you for sharing, Matthew. Much appreciated. So, 20 feet to the cup. Go about there for the first 10 feet. Maybe right there.
I can't believe this. Is this going to go in?
Still not enough.
Well, the good thing about making bogeys is it gives you a chance to bounce back at the next. Down she goes. Let's head to the next.
Another bogey. Well, thank you for sharing my stream a bunch of times. Much appreciated.
John Rahm holds a familiar spot of top spot on this leaderboard.
+5. Man. They won over every
Well,
time.
TPC San Antonio gives you a few chances to get after the golf course, Rich, and right here at the 5th, there's a decision to be made off the tee.
This is an excellent opportunity to be brave, knock it on with the driver. If you lay back with an iron, a very straightforward pitch, but I just don't see
Oh, we're going to the
players
rough.
wanting to lay up.
Sometimes you hit some good ones.
My guys that gets in the
sometimes you hit
rough
some
a
bad
lot.
ones.
I can't keep my stick straight, I
That's
guess.
a heavy lie this player has drawn.
Wind is coming back towards us. Not too bad. No, I think that's okay, probably.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron.
Oh, crap.
It's like that ball had a magnet in it for the bunker. That was a bit of a miscue.
Magnet.
Now, coming out of the rough, missing the green was always in the cards.
Oh, way too hard. Although I find if I try to go light on those sand shots, it almost always just sends.
A chance to get amongst the action of the top 20 if this putt drops.
Oh, that putt's from pretty far away. We'll see, I guess. Let's going that way. Faster, a little faster. 1, 2. Be there. A little more just in case. Not enough.
Oh, so close.
Close.
Well, that's a bit disappointing. It's just about 3 feet away. Yeah, you'll take that.
This guy is putting the lights out of it this week.
You guys going on about my putting.
And now to Bubba Watson.
Coming
What
off
was
a
that?
bogey on the last hole.
So after that effort, let's have a look at the contenders and the pretenders. Trailing by 5
I'm a
shots
pretender.
after that hole.
+6. Come on, Bubba. Blow some. And I can hopefully get ahead of it.
Time to see what this par 4 has in store.
Players must find the fairway, avoiding that bunker down the right-hand side. But from there, second shot is up the hill to a green that runs away from the players ever so slightly. But still, going in with a short iron into this par 4, a birdie is definitely makeable.
Oh,
That's heading into the rough, I think.
I had it straight on the first
Penny,
half.
do you
but
have a better look
off
at this
on the
lie?
second half.
He is not going to like this one bit. This is what bad lies are made of.
Going with the 5-iron here. It's a little wayward.
Oh, a little shorty Baker on that action there.
Not too sloped at the end there. A little bit, but.
Didn't that look good?
Oh!
For a long time? Oh, well played.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
Well, I hope he makes this one. It's for par. In she goes. Let's head to the
Hey,
next.
par.
And as we check in on the leaderboard, it's John Rahm on top. The par 3 7th, Rich, has this big cavernous bunker that sits right in the front center of the green.
And it's
10
a
feet of the
triple
pin.
tier green as well, Luke. It shares it with the third hole. Anything missed out to the right will be fine, although you'll be in a low area. It will be difficult to get it super close. But yes, you must avoid the bunker on the left-hand side. It is cavernous, as you say.
We're definitely going to hit that bunker.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here.
Still here, nice. Yeah, I predicted it correct. I did
It
hit
was
the
never
bunker.
really a comfortable shot for them, was it?
Yeah, wind took that one offline in a hurry.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
The perfect leave. Uphill, can be firm.
Really moving at the beginning there. Really moving throughout pretty much. It's only 15 feet or 16 feet, so go there.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Putting for bogey. Yeah, well holed. Let's move on. Trailing by 6 shots after that hole.
One over. Our average is getting slightly better, I guess.
We've reached the 8th hole. The tee is yours.
That's pretty good as far as the stick straightness goes. I went a little bit off of my timing, but there's a tree there in the way.
You know, the Valero Texas Open is such
Going over
a
it.
hugely popular and famous event in this great state of Texas. I know as a proud Texan, Beamer, this was one you wanted to win at some stage in your life. You get the cowboy boots for winning here, but TPC San Antonio, it really sorts out the players, doesn't it?
It does that and possibly more, Luke. I have to say that coming to this tournament, since its inception here at TPC San Antonio, I was a little dumbfounded on exactly how to play it because there was danger everywhere. It's just
The
one of
wind
these
will
golf
compensate
courses
out for
where
my slice.
it's relentless, where you just don't feel like you stand on any particular shot and feel like it's easy. Like you can breathe easily and go ahead and let it go. Maybe on 1 or 2 holes, but
Stay
that's
on the
about
green.
it. There is danger
Keep going.
seemingly everywhere, especially off the tee around this golf course. Most notably, the 9th hole, where one player hit his first shot to the right, and then it stayed right, and then stayed right, and then all added up to a 16. So there you go. I think that's the highest score ever recorded at a PGA Tour event as well.
Oh, that's a beauty. Great shot from the
After
bunker.
Hunter being elevated
Okay, let's get back to the action.
DCO. December 6,
This would be a great up and
2022.
down
His
from this
real
spot.
life best friend and former rival, Heartbreak Kid, is now Senior Vice President of Talent Development. Creative. And taking over NXT's head. September. Oh, really? I used to like Shawn Michaels. He was all right. I was kind of a cheering against him for a while too because I liked Bret Hart, but they had a rivalry going. I got to see
Oh, that's a tasty
in a
looking
small
chip.
town.
Top shot.
Love watching this player around
A
the
small
greens.
town in Alberta.
Oh, I don't mind this par putt.
I got to see a few guys that were when they were in the Calgary Stampede. A few of those wrestlers wrestle and before they went to the WWF at the time and got famous. So like Owen Hart, Chris Benoit, and Honky Tonk. Honky Tonk Wayne at the time he was called, but he turned into Honky Tonk Man.
You've finished your work on that hole. Let's take a look at the next one. Now 6 strokes back after that hole.
Yeah, the Montreal
The closing
Screwjob.
hole on this front 9 at TPC San Antonio is a strong par 4.
Guess I shouldn't have adjusted. Of course, that's the time I hit it reasonably straight.
And he's down there.
Setting up here from about 200 yards.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron. It's a decent fairway to hit this one. Not sure if they'll find it though. Henny, how's that ball lying? It's tough to see from here.
Well, it's a little deeper into the rough, but it's sitting nicely.
Oh, too early. I guess it would have rolled pretty far.
Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
Oh, he's out in front here in this rivalry, but can he stay that way?
There's 17 feet remaining to the hole.
284 days, nice.
Gotta try and hold this. This for par.
We were 17 feet from the hole. It's rolling pretty good. About there. I hit a little bit too hard.
Ooh, right by the hole.
We
And this one is
maneuvered
for bogey.
slightly around the hole there. You see that?
And the putt drops, and we're moving on.
Man, every time we're getting these
Moving down the
bogeys.
leaderboard, that's not the direction to be heading.
What was
As
even
players
plus
make
4?
the turn, they find themselves on the tee at the 10th.
Generous driving area on this downhill par 4 that doglegs slightly from left to right. Second shot will be back up the hill to a green that's well
Oh crap,
protected
really?
by
I had my
3
timing
bunkers.
good there.
This is a good birdie
RGB
opportunity
or
if
something.
you find the fairway.
Well, Rich, in the thick stuff here, not a good spot to be.
No, this is like hitting it into a head of cabbage. I mean, it literally is just awful.
I wonder if that's what really hitting it into a
Good
head of
shot there,
cabbage would be
Beamer.
like.
And here we are with the third shot.
Wind is blowing from right to left here. Wants to work it against the wind.
And choosing the 8-iron here. And here we are with their fourth.
Wind is blowing right to left here, and they're going to go ahead and ride the wind back to this pin. This needs to go a little bit right once it lands.
Oh, I landed on the green. Nice.
Yeah, not a bad shot, that one.
Please.
And he's down there. You got a read?
Setting up this putt 17 feet from the cup.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
Okay, so it's going slightly left. Wind is towards me. I don't know how much that makes a difference on putt, but then a little bit harder right. I think for those. Right there.
Just didn't drop.
Oh. Yeah.
Good putters will make these. Right on 5 feet. That gets the job done.
Rough game. Just missed, I know. Sometimes I've been hitting the edge of the
Our current
hole
leader
and
is
it
enjoying a
redirects it a
one-shot
little
lead.
bit. Gee.
Another birdie opportunity lies at the par 4 11th, but players must navigate the fairway bunkers.
Tee shots must be placed on the left-hand side to get the best view and angle for their second shots as this green sits below the player and moves from left to right. Tee shots down the right might be closer, but it's going to leave a second shot over a deep bunker and making it that much more difficult to get close.
We landed on the fairway.
And what's in front of them there, Henny?
He's looking at perhaps 175, I'd say.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron.
Holy crap, man. We ever
Bit
sliced
offline
it.
that one. You're now into the lap of the golfing gods.
Kick it over.
That wasn't their best approach, Beamer.
Well, story of the day for this player is just missed too many greens. You can't afford to do that.
Getting ready to play their third. Well, that shows the hands of a surgeon, doesn't it?
My surgeon's hands were a little shaky. That's why I have the scar.
Was lucky.
Moments like that deserve another viewing. Let's take a look at the replay.
Oh yeah, look at those hands. What a chip shot.
Sweet. Nice to meet WWE legends. You get a VIP grant access pass to backstage locker room legends, special locker room
And
pass in
now to
2014.
Bubba Watson.
Who'd have
These
thought we'd see
superstars
this?
and legends
He is
arrive and
behind
getting
his
ready.
rival. Can he do the catching up
My
that's
local
necessary?
English
Oh,
football
just missed.
stadium. I got there early as the first one.
The leader now has a
Nobody
one-stroke
was there at the
advantage.
time I arrived. Only the McMahons, stars and legends. You got to spend the whole day hanging out with superstars and legends.
Reach this par 4 12.
You'll never
and
forget
really
that
challenging,
moment.
especially around the green.
This tee
The
shot
Undertaker.
is underrated
Teach me
in
his
difficulty-wise.
legendary
This is not
He's
an
supposed to
easy
be
tee shot
a really
as this
cool
fairway
guy,
pitches from
actually,
left
the
to right.
Undertaker.
You want to skirt the
Did you
bunker
ever
down the
watch?
left-hand
There's
side as
that
best possible to find the
YouTube channel
fairway.
where they eat
Second
the hot
shot
wings.
from there goes straight
All the
uphill
hot ones.
and surrounded by two
Undertaker
of the
was
deepest
on there.
bunkers on the golf
Looked
course.
really cool.
As they say, Luke, everything is bigger in
GG.
Texas, and these bunkers are proof of that.
Uh-oh, we're gonna be over by the trees a bit.
Well, I'm sure it looked better in their mind before they hit it. Henny, how's that ball lying?
Yeah, this is sitting up nicely. It's not going to cause any troubles.
Aim it for that sand pit. Kidding.
Going with the 8-iron here.
See, this time I'm winding right a little bit. Different. You got wind left.
That's a tad wayward. Not quite finding the surface.
Can't fault him there. This rough is nasty.
You even subscribe
fault
to
in
the
missing the green.
Undertaker's official YouTube.
This would be a
Nice.
great up and down.
Yeah, it's too bad that they didn't let him go undefeated for his run though. Hey, house. Thank you for liking.
Certainly makes putting easy. if you can
Canada's
chip it that
awesome. That's
close.
right.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
Par putt coming up here. Trailing
Guess
by
I should have
8
probably
strokes
lifted
now
the
after that hole.
flag out.
Thirteen's a long pass for him, measuring 245
Yeah,
yards.
but
Rich,
weather-
but he's playing downhill.
Downhill
21
to a
undefeated
sliver of a
streaks.
green. However,
You know,
anything missed out to the right will leave a very
some people have heard me
challenging
say
pitch
it
shot
before, but I
to a
gotta
green
talk
that's sit
about it when I
well
talk about
above them.
Undertaker.
Come up short
Because I
in those
remember in
bunkers,
university,
yeah, that's no bargain either.
I was in
A three
university
here,
when
well,
he
you done good.
went against Hulk Hogan, and that the whole Commons Lounge to where I was watching this, and everybody was cheering for the Undertaker against Hogan, and then he pulled out that they pulled out the chair and tombstoned him onto that chair. That was pretty amazing. I remember that. I don't really remember any other matches quite as good. I don't remember the whole match, but I don't remember like a key highlight like that on many other matches. But that was awesome, that particular match. Yeah, everybody was right into it though.
Oh, that looked like a bit of an
Oh,
ugly
crap.
swing there.
Land in the sand instead of the tree. Rough spot.
Second shot here on their 13th hole.
We even make it through that tree?
That got caught up in a few of the branches.
That worked out, I guess.
And a par putt awaits him.
Right, so it's slightly sloping. We're putting uphill too. First slope is pretty good. Third one's pretty good. You're right there.
Oh, that's a nice line. Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba
The guy's
Watson.
happy there.
He's
He
currently one stroke
waving
better
his
than his rival and playing
arms
partner
around.
today.
Time to play from the bunker. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. Sitting at 9
You
over
have the
for the
Heartbreak
round.
Kid, Shawn Michaels' hometown. The Heartbreak Kid, where's he from?
What do you think of the
What is from
14th? Richard,
Texas?
par 5, 575 yards.
This is a really good par 5 here, Luke. Tee shot wants to favor the right-hand side of the fairway, if at all possible, shortening the hole some 20 yards. Second shot must avoid those fairway bunkers down the right and on the left-hand side. A narrow opening to this green should players go for it in 2.
Not sure if this one will stay on the short grass.
Don't go so I have to have that tree in the way. Oh,
And just in the
San
first cut here.
Antonio. Yeah. Okay, so he's not from Canada.
Oh, it's a little wayward, bouncing through the branches.
Worked out, I guess.
Nicely done. Playing from around 150 yards here.
Wind's blowing right to left here, and they're going to go ahead and ride the one in here.
Opting for the 9-iron.
Man,
This one might roll
Heads
into
up.
the rough. Is that what they had in mind?
Oh, as we can see there, the wind definitely
Nope.
affecting that shot.
Not far from the green here, just in the greenside rough.
it stops. I don't have to putt so far away.
If he makes this, he'll save his par.
Looking to drop this putt to be even with Bubba.
So it's 17 feet to the hole. Really, it's kind of heavy. First 10 feet. Slows down a little bit.
It's on a great line. Ouch, that hurts.
Oh, crap.
And this next putt, it's for bogey. And that's a little disappointing. Dropping some
You're in the
spots on the
semi.
leaderboard.
Oh, that's good.
As we start heading for home, Rich, we find ourselves on the tee at the 15th.
Could be the hardest hole on the golf course, Luke. Tee shot must avoid that bunker down the right-hand side. Second shot is to a green that's perched above the fairway and surrounded by 4 bunkers that are mean. This hole could make or break a player's day.
That one's heading down Broadway.
Well, hopefully it makes our day.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 195 yards.
You'll have to explain that to me someday, Scarlett. Like, what is that about?
Opting for the hybrid, I think.
Not bad. That should land nice and close, too. Top's rolling.
Now, Bubba's got nothing but respect for an approach shot like that. He really flushed that one.
Oh, a 9-foot chance here.
This is their look at birdie.
So it's 10 feet from the hole. Moving pretty good.
Ooh, nice line. Ah, that's frustrating. Putting for a par here. And now to Bubba Watson.
He's 1 stroke in front of his rival so far today. Great stuff.
So after that effort, this is the current standings on the course. Currently
Achoo!
for the day.
Excuse me. Firework close.
As we find ourselves at the 16th of par 3,
Why is it
great entertainment
3
here,
times?
Rich, especially
Yeah.
with the centre bunker.
Love this hole. Probably my favorite one on the golf course, even with that bunker in the middle. The back portion of this green actually is an amphitheater, so anything missing a little bit long on both sides should wander back onto the green.
Thank you.
Going with the 7.
Oh, we're into the
That
sand.
one's headed right and staying right.
Unable to find the green on this one.
And another missed green in regulation. My, oh my, this has been a long day.
A chance to save the par if he can make this one.
Right, so it's 22 feet away. Moving fast. The first half. And it's moving slow.
Ooh. That's disappointing. Putting now for a bogey. Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole. Our current leader is enjoying a
Could have
one-shot
caught up to
lead.
Bubba.
As we get down the stretch here at TPC San Antonio, there's a number of options that can be taken. This 17th's a fascinating hole.
Luke, if it's playing downwind, a driver is a must. If it's back into the wind, take out the iron for safety.
That's heading for the fairway.
That's in a good spot, I think. Well, better than being in the edge.
Time for the second shot at
Seems
the
to be just a
17th.
little off. Oh. Out from 30.
Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie.
Okay, so it's 23 feet away. Moving fast early on. And then it's moving slower, but it's still going that way. That's my logic.
This one looking really good.
Nice!
And that will put them ahead of their rival. A great performance
Birdie.
on this hole. That shot so good, we need to have another look.
Now this is how you putt. Take another look at this.
My caddy pointed at me. Doesn't my guy look like Jim from The Office?
Sitting at 10 over for the round.
I pulled ahead of Bubba. If I could stay ahead for one round, I'll finally eliminate
Well,
him
while
as a
the
rival.
closing hole at TPC San Antonio can be reached in two, Rich, it's all set up by the tee shot.
Tee shot must find the fairway. If not, you have water hazards left and bunkers right that will gobble up that second shot if you're slightly out of position.
Hopefully it's not out of position.
Looks like they put a good swing on that one. That should find the short stuff.
Luke,
Oh.
do not buy any lottery tickets tonight. You're absolutely wrong where that golf shot ended up.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of water hazards on this one, eh?
This
Oh,
one's
hit
heading
them.
towards the rough, I think. And here we are with the third
Oh.
shot.
I guess our chances of hitting a water hazard are pretty high. We managed to get in the one spot where we're okay, I guess.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron.
Yep,
slow
solid
down.
connection. This is looking good.
Wonderful shot into the 18th and a chance for birdie.
Of all the shots that I like the most, that one
Okay,
ranks
so
right up there.
it's 7 feet away. Moving pretty good though.
It's on a good line. And with it, that concludes his event.
There we go. See if we beat Bubba or not.
Well, there you have it, Henry.
We got a bunch
This
of
player
bogeys
was
in the trap that
unable to
brings their
take them
score down now.
before, but now they've finally done it. They've won this rivalry.
Indeed they have, Luke. If at
Oh, I
first
won the
you don't
rivalry!
succeed,
Nice.
try again. They took that saying to heart and they came out on top.
Well, that was a thrilling day, and on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for your company.
Went
Look
slightly
forward
up.
to the next time you join us.
Their sponsor. Bubba had a nightmare game. Had like 10 bogeys and a double. I had two doubles, but I had only 7 bogeys. I had some birdies and he didn't have any birdies. Big GG. Yeah, I was tired of watching Bubba's shots, man. Every time from the sand, too. Must not have been enough sand on this course for him. I don't understand what this bottom season pass does. What level am I supposed to get to? We tied for 41st, so we're in the top 50. That's a little bit better, eh? I have no idea what that stuff does. I didn't qualify for the Legends Championship. You advance to the next tier of rivals. Tiger Woods is one of our potential rivals? Oh, that's not Tiger Woods. I saw the Nike logo. I was like, oh no. Will Zalatoris. I'm bad-mouthing him on social media. Like, the guy beats me 9 times. I beat him once, and then I'm like, oh, I'm so good, I'm going to take on new people.
"2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Delighted to have your company as we kick off coverage of this thrilling event. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's hello to Henny Koyak down on the course, following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm pleased to be following this featured group as there are rumours of quite a rivalry kicking off between these two players.
Well, Henny, it sounds like they're trying to beat young Will Zalatoris. I'm really looking forward to this matchup.
Oh, as am
I wonder
I.
if there's any
Wiley
good
Will
Canadian
found his
guys
way
still.
onto the tour in a very
Alexa,
unusual
who's the best
manner,
Canadian
and he
professional
kept himself
golfer?
there. The pressure is not too much for him. He can handle anything. He's a fierce young man. A young man of the future.
Mackenzie Hughes and Brooke Henderson.
I don't think there's anything wrong
There
with
used
his
to be another
game.
guy
Where
that
can
was
you
always, I always
beat
heard of
Where
him,
can you
but
see any of those
I don't think he's
defenses?
been around much
He's
anymore.
very confident, and as I said, Luke, he can take that
Alexa,
pressure.
what province is Mackenzie Hughes
in
from?
stature. I think he's 160 pounds wringing wet, but he's big on confidence and bold with his iron play. There is not a flag he won't fire at, so if you want to beat Will Zalatoris,
He's from
you better
Ontario.
go hole hunting.
What was the other guy's name? Do you remember? There's 3 moments in the WWE fans around the net world will never forget. Andre the Giant got body slammed by Hogan for the first time. Yeah, I remember that. Being a pretty big event. NWO's big, sexy, cool Kevin Nash. Not just shockingly winning the WCW world title, but managed to end Goldberg's streak. I don't remember that one. The Montreal Screwjob. I don't never know if I ever saw it, but I remember hearing about it. Because, you know, I did like Bret Hart. It was against Shawn Michaels, eh? Yeah, Bret Hart was pretty awesome back in the day. I remember the Hart Foundation because I always thought the Hart Foundation was pretty cool, and how they're champions and they'd always cheat to win at the time. I finally beat that one rival. Now this new guy will probably be even harder. You know, one thing is I'm not exactly sure where I'm supposed to aim for on that scale. I think it's like the middle of the white zone. Like
What kind
on
of
the
shot are they
left there,
facing
but a
here,
lot of
Henny?
times he
He's
whiffs
got
it when I
roughly
hit there.
105 yards
So I
here.
tend to go the high white zone just before the red there. That was a little bit high into the red.
That's the common
Oh, right into
mistake,
the sand.
hitting it out to the left. I'm pretty sure they had their sights set on hitting the green there.
Well, definitely the wind had to have gotten a hold of that one.
Oh,
What's in front of them, Henny?
This is downhill. Can't be too bold.
all right. So it's moving pretty good. 17 feet away. About there twice. Maybe there.
Oh, so
Oh,
close.
that's close.
A bogey putt awaits. Well, that's not the most positive of starts. Getting underway over par.
Yeah, but if you look how they played the hole, it was disastrous. Lucky to walk away with a bogey.
He's currently tied for 9th. Let's see what happens here on the second hole.
Okay, don't slice, please.
That tee shot looks pretty good. From about 200 yards out.
Wind moving the golf ball left to right.
Stop. Oh.
That was a little bit of a misfire, I'd say.
Gotta believe the wind affected the golf ball there.
They're a long way from the hole here.
Well, at least it wasn't in
Work
the
to be
water.
done. Let's get back to it, shall we? Getting ready to play their third. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? 7 feet to the cup.
Relatively flat.
Hang on, this looks pretty handy. Well, that's a momentum maintainer. Well done.
Relatively.
Nicely played. Moving on up the leaderboard now after that hole. Teeing off here at the third hole.
Since Sean took over the NXT and he has made history, he announced the new pay-per-view called Deadline. And he also announced first ever Iron Survivor Challenge just 2 days ago. Nice. Sounds like it'd be kind of good, eh?
Seems to have chosen the 3-wood.
Stay on the green or something. Bounce to the right. Roll to the right.
This would be a
I guess we
momentum
gotta
saver
pitch.
here, getting this up and down.
Gotta get good at pitching, apparently. That went pretty far right, eh?
Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole.
Okay, it's moving relatively good there.
Was on a good line.
Oh, too much.
His next putt is for bogey. He's in a share of 9th place.
Very well behaved. That's good to hear.
Let's see what happens here on the 4th.
Sounded good, but I had a
That
The
should
back.
find the bunker.
stick. It went over to the right there a lot for me.
Sitting at 2 over. Currently tied for 9th.
Just a bit outside into the rough.
Now
The
let's
guy
switch
didn't even
our
notice the
attention
ball
to
hit his
Will
shoe.
Zalatoris.
He's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. Just 3 strokes back. How close was that to going down? He has this putt to save his par.
They've got this to get ahead of Will Zalatoris and leave him in their dust trail.
Okay, it's moving. Pretty good. A little bit.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it?
Turn it all.
This is a bogey putt coming up. And it's back-to-back bogeys here. Got to turn this momentum around.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Now playing a little defensively.
He's currently tied for 13.
Time for some birdies,
Moving
guys,
down
eh?
the leaderboard, Luke, never a good thing.
Here we are in front of a par 3.
Bogey on the last, but a good opportunity on this one to bounce back with a birdie.
And choosing the 8-iron here.
Oh, we're gonna be pitching, I guess. Oh, we're putting. Asta, thank you for
Wonderfully
liking.
played.
Much appreciated.
20 feet to the hole.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
Time it's going to the left. Pretty good to the left. 20 feet. A little more. Getting your tattoo done. I hope it went well. Didn't hurt too much. You picked homemade. Nice. Nobody's picked frozen food. Big battle between homemade and fast food.
Go in. That
Oh,
was a
crap.
gallant attempt. 4 feet to the cup. That's pretty tidy. Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Trailing by a few shots after that hole.
We're in the top 12, so I mean,
This hole is a par
gotta
5.
pick her up a little bit, eh? Alright, well, hopefully we don't slice to the right. We don't usually
Yeah, this
slice
is
to
a
the
quality
right,
looking
though.
shot, this one. That should find the short stuff.
We usually slice to the left. I don't know if I'm using the right terms or not.
All guns blazing here. They've got full attack mode on.
Ooh, that was a little bit of an interesting pass at it.
Uh-oh. I think I have a bright yellow ball.
Getting ready to play their third. 3 shots off the lead.
Oh, we hit it really hard. 20 feet
What's
away.
in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Setting up this putt 18 feet from the cup.
So it's moving that way, but it's not really fast, except for maybe at the end there a little bit.
Ooh,
Oh!
hole.
What a rip!
This would be a good putt to hole. It'd help move you into the top 10. And as we move along, it's John Rahm in the lead. Let's see what happens here on
Man.
the 7th.
Oh, we're lucky. Holy crap. Thought we're going sand.
Well, Rich, it's only
Gotta
been
wear
season,
sandals
but you've
instead of
got to
golf
like the way
shoes,
the
you know?
player has been performing so far.
Yeah, look, this player has played so solid all year long. It's well within the top 125. I don't see any issues of this player not making it to the Tour Championship. I'd safe to say they're going to go ahead and move on.
I don't know about that, really? Guy keeps telling me how bad I am, and then he's like, "Oh, I think you'll make it."
3 over for the day in a share of 10th position.
19 yards away.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. Let's move one step closer to the lead here. This putt for a share of 4th.
We got an eagle there. All right, so it's moving pretty good, actually. 10 feet away.
Looking better.
Oh, well played.
A
They will
birdie.
take that also into the top 5 now. Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
He's 2 strokes behind his rival this week.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Can't be too aggressive here. Take your medicine and move on. This is down the hill.
And this is a familiar sight. John Rahm leads this tournament.
We're top 4.
Let's see what happens here at the 8th.
Oh crap, look at all that water.
Going with the 9-iron, I think.
The water
this lies pretty
intimidates me
deep
every
here.
time. Stop rolling.
13 feet to the cup.
Moving pretty good.
Oh, just missed. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
Yeah, he needs to press on
They're
that
over
gas
par
pedal.
there.
He's 2 strokes back from his rival.
And how did that shot impact the score? Let's have a look at the leaderboard. Now 3 strokes back after that hole. You've arrived at a par 4. Step up to the tee and own it.
Oh crap. Well, we're going from the ladies' tee now, I guess.
Well struck. Time to take their approach shot into the 9th.
Sounded solid.
Not quite sure about the strike on that one. This could be heading towards the rough.
I thought it sounded
And here
solid.
we are with the 3rd shot. Just 3 strokes back.
Looks like this one might be in the bunker.
Well, a little off the target with that one.
Now from that lie, missing the green was
That's
always
Rollins.
an option.
When I saw the recognized banner, I was like, no way. American Dream. Cody Rhodes return. Huh. Do you remember Ric Flair? He was pretty cool. One match I remember from him was when he was in some sort of, it was fairly, when he first came over to the WWE, WCW. And then he crawled under the rink, I think. Or not the rink, the ring. And he won in
Lovely
the Royal
touch.
Rumble.
Well played.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
Putting for a bogey. Hey, that's a chance. And that putter's hold, and that means it's back-to-back bogeys, unfortunately.
Man, that guy's gonna
2
catch me
bogeys in a
now.
row, never a
Bogeying.
good sign. Have to see if they can rebound from that.
He's currently tied for 10th.
Still top 10, but you got to pick her up.
Welcome to this hole. It's a par 5.
Par 5 at the 10th. This hole is wide open. Tee her high and let her fly.
It must have been a decent hit. They really like that one. How do they do it the
Nicely
most? Is it
done.
rolling back and forth?
Second shot here on the 10th hole.
I don't think I want to go that close to the water. Just to the middle more. Good thing. I would have been close, very close to the water.
Nicely done. Getting ready to play their third. 4 shots behind our leader. Choosing the
Went
9
way early.
here. Could roll into the rough on this one. A bit wild on approach there.
A bit short with that effort.
Playing their 4th shot. Currently 4 shots off the pace.
Now we're going in sand. Oh, it stayed on the green.
Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
Internet's
He's
slow.
2 strokes behind his rival this
Probably
week.
cold.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Just got to use the touch of a feather. Barely has to blow on it. This is just downhill.
Yeah, good mid-range putt this one, a 16-footer.
Cody have time to use his father's legendary fist punch? He's also, I remember the legacy with Apex Predator Randy Orton. I remember Randy Orton. So we don't got a lot of movement. Just slight slope, that's it.
This one's looking good.
Yep, nice to make a mid-range par putt.
Yeah, that guy's happy. Finally didn't bogey the darn thing.
Trailing by a few shots after that hole. Teeing off here at the 11th.
They seem pleased
Should
by
find
that.
the short grass.
Guess the back part isn't as bad.
Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Setting up here from about 155.
Oh, we're gonna go over the rough stuff probably. Oh no, we stayed on the green.
That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine.
Slim chance for a birdie, but in all reality, 2-putt for par would be just fine.
Holy
And he's
cow, it's
down there.
48 feet
Gonna
away.
read.
Firm back up the hill. This will be a good one.
Yeah, we're golfing uphill. I think it's pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good. It kind of slows down. Holy
And
crap!
that's a long-range bomb, and rest assured their rival will be
60-foot
looking over their
putt.
shoulder. And let's have another look at that one.
They got their putting boots on here. Look at how this ball rolls end to end. Thing of beauty.
Oh, it's 40 foot putt. I thought it was 60. Still. GG. That was a good
He's
long putt
currently in a
either way.
share of sixth.
Managing to chase down the leaders, closing that gap. Gotta like it.
Man, that really helped the old
Let's
score.
enter the 12th hole, shall we? Well, there's no doubt they'd have some positive vibes coming off that birdie. Let's see if they can keep it rolling.
Oh. Wins that way. It didn't feel like a solid hit, but on the green at least. It's not too bad. Relatively
Handy
close.
effort, that one. Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
Yeah, he needs to press on that gas pedal. He's 2 strokes back from his rival.
Let's return to live play now.
Okay,
A tie for
13
third
feet
spot on the
away.
leaderboard up for grabs if he can hold this.
Not moving too heavy.
It's got a chance. And down it goes. So that's back-to-back birdies.
Nice.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
That guy's happy as a clam.
And as the scorecard suggests, heading up the leaderboard.
I tell you what, inching closer to that top spot on the leaderboard, things are definitely heating up.
Let's see what happens here at the 13th.
Hopefully we don't hit those people. Oh, we're gonna go on the sand.
Bit untidy, wasn't it? It's a chance for a good shot here from the fairway bunker.
Anywhere on the green would be good here. Phew.
Oh, absolutely
I don't know
flushed.
how you get it from the sand because
And this punt for a share of the lead.
holy crap, man. I never get really any accuracy at all. Alright, so it looks like it's relatively flat. Some are going to the right. Some are going to the left.
Oh, this looks pure.
Nice!
Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade. Moments like that deserve another look.
Yeah, let's see this again. Have this one on repeat.
$23 putt that one.
Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Okay, time to return to the action. And this player's moving up on the leaderboard after
Holy
that
cow, I'm
hole.
tied for first.
Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here.
3 birdies in a row. I think that's the best I've ever done.
Well, that didn't look like their best swing there. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Oh, the breeze has just got up. You see where the flags are flickering and it's straight back up into this player.
Opting for the 5-iron. Will this one hang on and find the fairway? Or is it headed towards the rough? This would be a great up and down from this spot.
Well, I think we're done our birdies, but hopefully we can get her close. Pretty good. Nice and close.
Very crafty, that shot.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
Currently at +1 for the tournament.
There we go.
And we've arrived at a par 3.
The 100. And
You guys are really us. What number are we thinking of? 69, dudes!
actually my thing is 169, but
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. That's disappointing.
Coming up a little short with that effort. Not bad, though.
Big par saver coming up for this fella.
it's relatively flat.
And 1 over par now, heading to the stretch. A chance to lift.
Hang on to your hat, folks. We're on for a wild ride.
Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. And now teeing off on this par 4 hole.
Tough tee shot here. Bunkers left, water right. Find the fairway or else.
I think it's or else. Right above the wall.
This lie's not great.
Yes, it is awful, awful, yucky, smelly, stinky, and there's a bunch of other words I could use, but it's just flat out nasty. Good luck.
Going with the 5-iron here.
Hit the path. Avoided the tree.
And here we are with the 3rd shot.
Straight downwind, tough to put a lot of spin on it and hold the green.
Oops, I went way early.
Well, at least it's on the green. That's the positive.
Not looking good here for the par, but I'm telling you, there's still a chance.
All right, it's 50 feet away. Light at first. Light at first. More. Then more, and then more.
That'll sting a bit.
Can't believe he did that. That drives you bonkers as a player.
This one for bogey. Good putt, that. Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
He's happy, just came off a birdie.
Well, that's got to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead.
I'm tied for second.
And now on the tee, coming off a bogey, trying to reclaim some momentum.
How much
Water.
do you trust your swing? Go for it at only 327. Lay up. Bunkers right. Water left.
Let's finish with a flurry. It'd be nice to make a move up the leaderboard.
Hey, stop! Stop! Oh no!
He hit that pretty loose. Yep,
I
that's
tried
a
going
good
hard
ball.
right too. Oh, there. Here's where we fall down. Right at the
Well,
end.
Rich, this player's certainly making moves up the leaderboard, aren't they?
Absolutely nice push on this final round. Still needs to keep the foot on the gas, continue making birdies if they have any
Going
hope
to
of
the next
winning.
hole. Screw you guys.
What a shot from the rough. This is gorgeous.
Time now for the 4th shot. He's 2 shots back.
How's he going so far?
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 25 feet from the cup. Try and keep that scorecard a little less dirty. This is for bogey.
Alright. So slow. Slowish. Slow. Slow some more.
Get in.
Oh.
Just didn't drop. A double bogey putt in front of them.
Man. Double bogey right near the end. Gotta get consoled by
Trailing
my caddy.
4 strokes.
Well, let's hopefully kick butt on the last hole.
And now striding to the final tee of this round.
Difficult tee shot. Water lurking down the left-hand side. Don't hit it where the wild things are.
This
Oh,
one
it's
should
going in the
find
water.
rough. Sadly, this one will make a splash.
Man.
Getting ready to play their 3rd. 4 strokes off the lead.
Really punishes you when you
Attaboy, good shot.
take your own direction, I
Still
guess.
looking for their 1st win of the season.
Multiple top 5s this year. I guarantee a win at some point in the year.
Okay, slow down.
Henny, I'm sure you've got a better look of that lie.
This is like a bad lie with a bit of grilled bad lie on top, sprinkled with dashings of bad lie.
Uh-oh.
Splash.
Blew it all. Blew it all at the end here. Crap.
And their 7th shot coming up. 4 shots behind our leader. Chosen the pitching wedge here. You couldn't get that water out of your mind, could you?
Man.
And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Yeah, I think he's got around 135.
Okay,
Compensate
that'll
for
work.
my terrible slice.
And this putt for a final score of 80.
And I can't believe I was running at number 1 for a while. Alright, it's 26 feet away. Fight more fast.
Okay, steady now. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. And that brings an end to the day.
Man, I can't believe that one hole just murdered me.
That's a shame. They came oh so close to what would have been an incredible comeback victory.
The stories that we could have told
Tied for
if they
67th
completed the
for number
victory
1
would be endless. Unfortunately, not getting it done, but still, what a performance on this final round.
On behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in, and see you next time.
And he just squeaked me out. Crap. I would have got one more birdie or one last double. I was so headed to the top 5 too. Well, I gotta work tomorrow. Oh, thank you for whatever role you played today, Matthew, Timothy, Jamie, for sharing. Much appreciated. Don't forget to check out my YouTube. Link is in the video description. Thank you to the chatters there. Most recent being Matthew, Stephanie, Scarlett, Esta, Timothy. I don't know if I said Timothy already. Thank you so much, whoever's still around. Yeah, I'm wrapping up. I gotta work tomorrow. Get some good rest, you know. Thank you for those watching in the future as well. If you're wondering about the poll results, it was a close one. Do food do you prefer? Whoops. You know what I meant. Food you prefer. Which food? 50% said homemade. 40% said fast food. 10% said restaurant. There you go. That's kind of interesting. Paste that in poll results. Start at 7 o'clock Pacific time normally. If you don't get a notification, check it about 10 after 7. You might not get a notification tomorrow because I'll be trying a game that I haven't played before that's fairly new. So it might not be in your like. Tomorrow night stream. What's the sad face about? Yeah. So, fairly new to the Facebook system, so it might not catch a lot of algorithm. But please be sure to stop by and check it out with me. And hopefully it's entertaining for all of us. Have a good night. Hey, they moved the button over. Huh. But, all right.